Hey guys, the Glitch64 reads here, and I'm doing something that I don't think has ever been done for a creepypasta narration channel. In fact, I'm pretty sure this hasn't happened. It's a commentary. Huzzah, because everyone loves commentary tracks. I know that's why I buy Simpsons DVDs. Yeah, anyway. There was so much... There was so many behind the scenes problems with this episode that I thought that I would just take a whole video just to dedicate to, just explain some of the problems. There was a lot of technical issues and there was a lot of physical issues, and the timing was just all so wrong. So, first things first, I guess I'll mention that while I was doing this, and even while I'm doing this recording, I had Year 12 exams. Without a doubt, probably the most important exams or schooling thing you can do, because if you completely screw it up, then yeah, I can't really get into university. So the whole timing was off. I didn't have time to, refine it and do everything. I had to, study and go to exams, and it just meant that I didn't have time to sit here and try and refine stuff. I'm not saying that I, didn't refine it. This took a lot of, getting the track, trying to get around the audio problems. It took probably the longest to render out of, anything I've done for this channel that wasn't to do with the video, but with the audio. It was just a mess, really. And yeah, it was a time where I really couldn't afford it. But, I needed to do a Halloween episode, and it just happened to be really poor timing. Sorry if you can hear mouse clicks during this commentary. Very professional, I'm sure. So yeah, the whole timing of it was horrible, and on top of that, when I was recording this, I was really, really not feeling well. But it was the last day I could actually record anything, because I had to... I can't remember what I was doing, but I was doing something. Then I had exams, and then it was Halloween. At least here. To be honest, I could have uploaded this November 1st, because that is October 31st in America, because Australia is before America time zone wise. We're like 16 hours ahead or something. I don't know. I don't know, but it's a safe bet that if it's November 1st where you live, if you're in America, then it's October 31st here. So, wait, wrong way around. You know what? Never mind. So, there's that, but I thought that I was just going to get worse the next day, because my throat was really killing me. That was the most editing I've had to do for audio, because I was just coughing, clearing my throat, having to drink water literally every 20 seconds, sometimes even closer together than that. I was, having to stop. So I'd get one paragraph out, and then I'd have to, just edit it all together and, silence the coughing and the spluttering and everything. And it was just a horrible experience to edit. And, yeah, I did get better. As you can probably tell, because I am better during this audio commentary. Still a bit sick, but definitely getting through it. Definitely better than before, and my voice is definitely louder. And that's something you can really tell in this episode, is that my voice is really not clear. It's more mumbling. I used to mumble a lot before I did creepypasta readings and all that sort of thing, and I hate to, kind of revert back to that. The whole reason I started the channel was, one, because I like the whole idea of creepypasta narrations after seeing, I think I got onto the creepypasta narration scene a couple of months to about half a year after Creeps McPasta. It could be slightly longer than that, I don't know, but yeah, somewhere around there. I just like the whole concept of reading creepypastas. I had a fascination with them. I would read them at school, and I would write my own, some of which I've uploaded to the Creepypasta wikis, some I've done, videos of, and that's all really cool. But, yeah, the second reason was, I was mumbling and I wanted to, do something for that. I thought, well, narrations is a good way to do something. I've been doing Let's Plays since 2007. Well, technically I've been doing Let's Plays since 2010. I've been doing playthroughs since 2007. And that's where I was still mumbling a lot in those, so I wanted to stop that. It's worked, but when I'm sick I kind of go back to, mumbling and not speaking very loud. Because it turns out I kind of talk like this, and my voice was kind of really high as well, so I had to, what I had to do for this episode is actually lower the pitch in Audacity, and that's a great segue into the technical issues I had with this episode. And the biggest technical issue was Audacity jerking me around. Where to start? So, my microphone is really annoying. It makes this buzzing noise, and it's and you can hear it in the background. I've been trying to cancel that out with I guess a function, would you say, that Audacity has that actually is a noise removal. The only problem is that it doesn't just remove, the background noise I wanted to remove even after getting a noise profile. It just deletes everything at that decibel range, meaning that sometimes I sound a little robotic, and I have to go back and fix that. I had to fix this 5 times before I sounded natural and not like a Microsoft Sam. So that was annoying, and the noise removal is very finicky and just all over the place. And then another limitation was the sound. It was so quiet. The first 3 iterations were so quiet, and I don't know why, but whenever I tried to up the audio, I usually amplify the audio about 4 somethings. I don't know what those somethings are. I just, when the number says 4, that's the amount I amplify it to. But for some reason, they'll just make it incredibly loud. The noise would come back tenfold, and then I'd try and lower it down. I got to 0.3, and it was still incredibly loud. I'd turn it up to 10 or something. I had no idea what was going on. I thought it was the noise removal, but I just couldn't tell. So I put it on the lowest setting I could, 0.1. It sounded like I'd had it on 4 times, but then in the when I was editing it in Live Movie Maker, I just put the sound down a bit. But all these sound issues have really made this episode quiet, and the background noise hasn't fixed it at all. The noise removal is really annoying, and it just hasn't done anything to help it at all. It was just way too quiet, because I had on full blast, headphones, everything, and I could still barely hear it. And then I tried to get some music into it, and the music at its lowest setting was so overpowering that at points you couldn't hear my voice. And this was at the lowest setting, where it's 5 volume. If you had it on your your volume settings, it'd be a 5 volume. Out of 100, I didn't explain that well. But yeah, it was that low, but it was still permeating through and overpowering my voice. So it was just so frustrating, and it was that was just so annoying as well. This whole sort of trying to get the sound right, trying to mix it in a sort of way that could be audible but still not sound crackly and horrible. At this point, it was kind of like a salvaging project. I was considering multiple times, do I go back? Do I just record the audio all over again? But I didn't have time, because it is, as I'm recording this, October 31st, and when I recorded the last thing, it was October 29th, October 30th. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. All these days have seemed to blend in together. I don't know, but it might be the 29th actually. Doesn't matter. The point is, it was recently. And, yeah, that was all horrible. Some of the music I wanted to use was Mayuji had a new This Is Halloween rendition. He'd done one for 2012, which I was originally going to use, but as I was editing it in my subscription feed, I was just, skimming through it, and it popped up he'd done a redone version, 2013, and I thought, well, excellent, perfect, let's use this. And that's the first track you hear. Most of the other tracks in this are Mayuji. As always, the only track so far that I've used in any of the creepypastas that isn't Mayuji is the one at the end of this episode, the last episode, this creepypasta. The last track is, oh god, what's it called? It's by, Clara Rockmore, and it was used in, if anyone knows David Firth animation, the Salisbury Toast Boy, and that's the music I want to use. So I put all that in, it was finally done, it was such a nightmare to edit, and I just wanted to do this commentary to tell you guys about the struggles with this episode, and to also tell you guys that a new video coming out November 4th, so stay tuned for that. Much better. I should have apologized before I go quickly to the author. I don't know your name right now, I don't have it on in front of me, but I'll have it on the screen or something, or in the description. I'm so sorry that I've butchered your story with just these horrible audio. It really annoys me. I hate when I really like to put everything I can to make an author's work come to life. That's what I feel I do, and I feel like I haven't given this story justice. So I'm sorry to you. Please forgive me. Anyway, I'm running out of time. I will see you guys for the next one.